So these guys been working diligently. I guess they're running. Look like they're running all new cable for the traffic signal. So they look like they're almost done. See, they're like tying in. I don't know if this is gonna make the signals work better or synchronize better. I'm not too sure, but got two police details. I got some cable, multi-conductor cable that they're running, communication or signal cable, whatever you want to call it. Actually, got a third detail officer right there. Not too sure. Like, these are the older style traffic poles. I don't know if they plan on upgrading those, but I don't know. The city of Boston doesn't really have a, like this pole right here is a newer pole, for example. It's not one of the newest, but it's newer than the ones that we're looking at. But I don't know if they have like any kind of plan on really upgrading their traffic grid. Because every time you see it, there's none of the lights work, none of the sensors work. Sometimes you gotta walk when you shouldn't be walking. All kind of stuff like that. So hopefully this does improve. We'll see. We'll see if it improves the communication grid or the transportation grid. The box is kind of new, or maybe a little bit upgraded. I don't know.
It's okay, you pay taxes, right? You pay taxes? That's how you pay taxes for. Exactly.
You can back up there?
Hell yeah, I can. What are you moving?
She's moving, yeah.
Why, you didn't pay the rent?
No, we gotta go. We need to spend here somewhere.
Oh, really? I hate you. That's why you
So she's trying to get stuff in the back of that truck right there, and I guess
I'll send you.
I got a question.
Yeah.
After all this is done, will this ever improve the traffic system, or just like a little upgrade?
Your problem is all the cables are rotted out the field.
Right.
So it causes conflict.
And it shorts out the wires and shit.
Yeah, so we're replacing the rotted cables, which is, if you're going to do it, you might as well replace them all.
Right.
So it gets rid of all your problems.
Right.
Not saying you won't have a problem here.
Right.
You get rid of your field problems that way.
Gotcha.
And everything being so old in the city.
Right. Yeah, I wonder why they don't really do a full upgrade.
Well, you get say somebody runs over the lightning line.
Right.
You damage the cable. Eventually you run out of slack.
Mm-hmm.
And then you run out of spares. And then you run out of this. So.
Right, because then you got to pull new cable at that point.
And that light gets run over what, 2 weeks?
Well, yeah, because everybody's speeding.
Well, it's not so much the speed. I mean, say I slip, say a guy comes through the red light, I gotta avoid him, I run over the light.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's not always speed that causes the problem. It's more stupidity that causes the problem.
Well, I agree.
No common sense.
Uh-huh.
But I was just trying to get through the red light. Like, you hear that? Like, so you smashed into me because you were trying to get through a red light?
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about. Wow.
But this is because everything's rotted or whatever. You got to remember the water company comes through here and damages this shit.
Mm-hmm.
They don't call anybody. They just put duct tape around it and they go to the next truck.
Wow.
You create a problem there.
So now you got to fix their problem.
Fix everybody's problem.
Well,
It's good though.
yeah, the job security for you guys though.
Doesn't end.
Right.
No end to this.
Exactly.
Right? Population gets bigger, you need more control.
That is true.
Big brother.
I like your style, my man. Oh man. Oh, don't cut nothing till they say cut it, right? So they're pulling new cable. They've been doing it for the last at least the last 2 weeks anyway. They've been pulling cable. I think this is the last cable pull right here that he's doing. And all the rest is like a tie-in. So see all the, like, they're going to do all the switch over. So it's, early this morning they were pulling cable in this island right here. And they already pulled it, but it's, look at this guy. He's flying, but they get a red light, so I don't know where's he going to. He doesn't realize the speed limit in the city is only 20 miles an hour. Yeah, it looks like spaghetti inside here until you figure out what it is. As long as the lights work, you know, that's the most important thing. Yeah, that's not an easy job, pulling cable. Take a quick walk over here while the lights in our favor. Get Tedesco towing. This guy's, he's got the tough job of connecting all those wires together. Oh. What's happening? That's the reason why they say if you can't be an electrician and be colorblind, because you wouldn't know what colors you're tying in. No, that's true though. That's actually true. That is the reason why they said that. Because if somebody said pull the green wire and you pull the blue wire, I mean, because green and blue looks the same when you're colorblind.
Yeah, definitely.
So I seen that. I'm not gonna start commenting on that one. But it is what it is. He's splicing them all together. So he's probably the master splicer. So he's probably if he's doing this, that means he's better at splicing than all the rest of the guys. So all these ones, I assume they already did all those already. At least it's not too cold out. That's a good thing. All right, man, be safe out there. So they pull all new cable to all the poles. Like every single pole got new cable. Got the green arrow. I don't know if he knows it or not, but it is a green arrow. They say, like, what I was told I gotta find it for sure. Each light represents a lane. So theoretically, that first light represents that lane, and that lane. But I don't know if that's true, but somebody told me that. So if you're in this lane, you should be looking at the first light. If you're in the middle lane, you should be looking at the middle light, which is also represented by the other light. But sometimes that right light can have a right arrow. That's why they say that. Traffic is clear. Enough light pulling old cable through there. Alright guys, I'm headed out here. Just want to show you a little activity in the city of Boston. Nothing major. Pulling some cable. We're headed up and off to our next spot. Trying to make instead of walking diagonal, I've had to walk to the crosswalk because even though I could have walked diagonal, but probably wouldn't have been in my best favor to do that.
Give that a 14 tape.
This bus shelter's in a pretty tough location. They could have put it closer to the curb or pushed it further to the back. Because it doesn't give you a lot of space back here if you have a wide wheelchair. You can get through, but it's tight. And then when you go through the front, you do have some space up here, but you got that pole. I guess it's barely passable, but you gotta really consider where you're putting these things at, though. Like, what do you guys think? Do you think it could have been moved closer back or moved closer forward, or? It wouldn't be so bad because if this pole wasn't here or somewhere else and that tree was further back, it wouldn't be an issue. But the problem I see is that you got to kind of zigzag in and out if you're going this way. Yeah, that's the problem. You got to kind of zigzag. So they could have just pushed this whole thing closer to the curb and made it easier. All right, we'll find out. Like, I know somebody's gonna comment on that. All my viewers, they know more than I do, so they always say it's supposed to be like 3 feet from the curb or something like that. I don't know. Catch you guys in the next one.